I came in and saw my kin on the couch, my husband, my mother, our son and my own sister. Can you imagine walking into your own home exhausted after literally saving your husband's business, only to find your entire family, your husband, your mother, your sister, your own son, sitting there like a jury, ready to deliver a verdict on your life? What if that verdict was that you were being erased? That's what happened to me, and trust me, the chill of that betrayal cut deeper than any Chicago wind. That night, the Chicago wind was brutal, the kind of cold that seeps right into your bones. I just landed at O'Hare, utterly spent after 3 grueling days in New York. I'd been there fixing a massive screw-up, a deal my husband, Mark, had nearly torpedoed with his arrogance. My eyes burned from lack of sleep, my shoulders ached under the weight of my laptop bag. All I craved was a hot shower, a glass of red wine, and the comfort of my own bed. I wanted to tell Mark that I'd done it, that the H&M real estate empire we'd built over 22 years was safe for another quarter. I pulled my car into the driveway of our suburban estate. The living room lights were blazing bright, a strange beacon against the dark, snowy lawn. Usually by 10 p.m. the house was quiet. Mark would be in his study, and my 21-year-old son Tyler would be gaming or out with friends. I unlocked the front door, dropping my keys into the bowl on the foyer table. The silence that greeted me wasn't peaceful. It was heavy. It felt charged like the air before a thunderstorm. "Hello," I called out, hanging up my coat. "Mark? Tyler? In here, Heather?" My mother's voice floated out from the living room. My stomach tightened. My mother, Joyce, lived 40 minutes away. What was she doing here on a Tuesday night? A sudden panic gripped me. Had something happened to my sister Brenda? Was someone sick? I rushed into the living room, my heart hammering against my ribs. But it wasn't a medical emergency. It was a tribunal. They were all there, arranged on the custom leather sectional I picked out just last Christmas. Mark was sitting in the center, impeccably dressed in a crisp white shirt, but he wouldn't meet my eyes. To his left sat my mother, Joyce, her posture rigid, her hands clasped tightly in her lap. To his right, Brenda, my younger sister. And on the adjacent armchair sat my son, Tyler. The atmosphere was suffocating. No one was crying. No one looked sad. They looked resolved. "What's going on?" I asked, my breath catching in my throat. "Is everyone okay, Mom?" I took a step forward, but Tyler stood up. He didn't come to hug me. He stood like a security guard blocking a doorway. He looked at me with eyes that were devoid of the warmth I had nurtured for 2 decades. "Mom, sit down," Tyler said. His voice was cold, deeper than I remembered, stripped of any affection. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.